What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster. And this may come as a surprise to people who don't know their heads from their hind ends, but gamers prefer to play as characters that aren't ugly, androgynous blobs. It's nice to be able to tell if a character is male or female.
Excuse me. Your balls are showing. Bumblebee tuna?
Yeah, maybe we don't want to go as far as all that, but still, it's nice to be able to tell if it's a dude or not. This seems like a simple enough request, right? And it should be something that we all take for granted. But these days, with all the developers out there who want to push their weird-ass, gender ideological shit, it's sad to say, but we have to celebrate when a game isn't afraid to buck the trend and they make characters with proper body types. But that's what happens in a world where video games often make characters that look like this.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Well, Marvel Rivals has bucked that trend. It's getting praised by people for featuring characters that actually look like the original Marvel characters they were based on. And considering the way that the comic books have gone over the past few years, this is just flat out surprising that Disney would even allow this with their property. But NetEase, the Chinese company that made this game, has unlocked the full potential of the Marvel franchise with this game, because after just a couple of days, they've announced that Marvel Rivals has hit a whopping 10 million players.
Holy shit!
Yes, it's a free-to-play game, but when done correctly and monetized properly, those games are often more profitable than regular games, so it's safe to say that these guys are absolutely making bank. This is what happens when you don't force your weird pronoun worldview onto other people. You make money. And I can about imagine what the makers of games like Concord and Dragon Age, along with all their defenders, are thinking when they see these results. But for everyone else, we're looking at classic, cool character designs like this, playing out on our screens, and there are just 3 words that we feel like saying.
It doesn't suck.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have been getting a ton of new subscribers, which is why it's already time to ask the following question.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo! We are currently boasting 103,000 space pirate a-holes in this crew of ours, and as is the custom on this channel, with every 1,000 subscribers, we have got to add a new ship to the fleet in order to house the newcomers. This time, we are going with the Valkyrie from Titan AE, which was recommended to me by one of you guys. If you have any requests of your own, drop them into the comment section below and I'll add them to my long list. Super chats get bumped to the top of the list, and also, for your reference, I included a list of all the ships that are already in the fleet in the description of this video. But in any event, I appreciate everyone being here, and I'll do my best to continue to earn your viewership.
I knew it, I'm surrounded by assholes.
Let's talk about Marvel Rivals hitting that massive player count threshold. One of the biggest draws to the game that I'm hearing from people is the fact that it is so gratifying to see the Marvel characters that we love so much actually looking like themselves. For whatever reason, the people in Western studios are unwilling to do this, so the Chinese company gets to reap the rewards. And I'm not thrilled about that, mind you. I'd love it if the money would go to the West to stimulate our economies over here, but I'm still celebrating this because I'm hoping this teaches the thick-skulled nincompoops in Western AAA studios that gamers are pretty serious when we say that we are over the androgynous character designs. We are tired of seeing characters transformed into unappealing designs. But anyways, the official Marvel Rivals X account posted this, saying, in just 72 hours, we've reached an incredible milestone of 10 million players worldwide. We want to extend our heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you. So yeah, word of mouth on this game is really picking up, apparently. 10 million players is a ridiculously massive number, and over on Steam right now, it looks as though the game has surpassed its previous high of about 440,000 concurrent players, which it got on its first day. Now the high for this game is 480,000 players, which is a damn good sign. Anytime you see a player increase like that after a few days is a sign of healthy word of mouth. Now, of course, the detractors, all the people who want this game to fail because it doesn't conform to their weird worldview, they are naturally pointing out the fact that this is a free-to-play game, as if that is evidence that it actually isn't a success. But Grums addressed this over on X. Originally, he quote-tweeted the Marvel Rivals post saying, "Western devs, the games market is terrible right now. Nobody is buying games because of the economy." And of course, people pointed out that the game is free, so he responded to his own post saying, "Leftists are calling this a lie because the game is free to play. They are so triggered, they are now claiming free-to-play games don't make a lot of money or charge in any way. Sure, Jan." And then he responded to someone else, pointing out the game is free, writing, "Free-to-play games often create 10 times the revenue of paid games when they are successful. Is it really free? Stop being a disingenuous idiot." And I have to concur, that if this game featured a ton of overweight, purple-haired feminist avatars, and if it was also boasting 10 million players, the access media would be slobbering all over this game, and these same people would be freaking out about how amazing it is. It's important to remember that for them, their only standard is, how can I use a situation to win? They don't want games to be awesome, they want games to conform to their worldview. That's all that matters to these tourists. Now, some people have been using Concord as a comparison to Marvel Rivals to show how badly Western games are doing, which is of course what I used at the beginning of this video, but people have rightly pointed out that this isn't a perfect one-to-one comparison because that turd cost $40, whereas Marvel Rivals is free. And then this fella here actually responded to one of Grums's posts, saying if you used Helldivers 2 as an example at the $40 slot, it would be better, but that would not fit your narrative because it was made by a Western developer. And Grums sliced this little pushback up into tiny little pieces, writing, "I'll take it, because it does fit my narrative. The journalists want you to believe the gaming market is failing. It is not. It is shifting, and that right there is the unclean truth that the Church of Wokeness does not want you to see. The market is shifting. It was made to shift away from normal games with normal-looking characters by these weird propagandists about a decade ago. They forcibly inserted their crap into franchises that we love, and for a while, people were okay with it, they just dealt with it, but people have now had enough, and word has spread to the point that there is a clear divide between games like Helldivers 2 and Marvel Rivals, which didn't try to push any of that narrative onto us, and you can see how well they did, versus games like Dragon Age and Concord, which did promote some pretty weird-ass shit, and they got punished in the market because of it. Now, they don't want you to see it over there in the woke corners of the world. They do not want you to realize that this is the truth, but it's there, and it's glaring. Marvel Rivals is just the most recent example, but I'm gonna leave it there. If any of you guys are playing Marvel Rivals, which characters are you playing as? Personally, I'm on Mantis. I've always enjoyed being a support character and a healer, but let me know who you guys like best from the game, and if you're not playing or planning on playing, then why not? Drop your thoughts into the comment section down below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.